Hello, my friends. Going to continue talking about A Course in Miracles, and I want to talk about the why of forgiveness. That we often talk about forgiveness in terms of benefiting the other person, that they deserve forgiveness, that they've earned it, and we always are the ones that have to give it, whether or not we feel ready to or not. People are always urging us forgive, forgive, and forgive. And sometimes we're not ready to let go of those grievances and those resentments that we are continuing our judgment for right now. So, why should we forgive? Why should we personally forgive someone who has harmed us so greatly? Lesson 122 in A Course in Miracles says, forgiveness offers everything I want. What could you want forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness, a quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that can never be hurt, a deep abiding comfort and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? All this forgiveness offers you and more. It sparkles on your eyes as you awake and gives you joy with which to meet the day. Actually goes on. It's a very, it's a long lesson. Lots of important things covered about what forgiveness does for us. Notice in all that I've read right now, no one else, no situation, no event was mentioned. It doesn't say forgiveness makes this person feel better. Forgiveness lets this person off the hook. Forgiveness relieves this person of the burden of guilt that they must surely feel from the weight of your resentment and your judgment and your grievances. Truth is, they might not even know that you're carrying all that, or they might know and not care. Maybe they do, but it's not about the other person. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Selfishly, that was a selling point for me. Forgiveness offering everything that I want. I wanted that peacefulness more than anything. I also wanted that gentleness, because in my own gentleness lies my best defense, my only defense. That if I refuse to have an enemy, if I refuse to have a grievance or resentment, or at least not hold it for long, that when I recognize it, I can let go, that I am free. And in that freedom, I can't be attacked. Because who can attack someone that's free? What could it be that they could use against me? Because I can forgive. It's not a tool. It's a work of art, a thing of beauty. It's how we shape our lives. Do you want to be free? Do you want to be liberated from your own best and worst opinions? Do you want to be free of all the beliefs that keep you stuck in a particular energy? Do you want to be able to love without condition, including, most especially, loving yourself without condition? Realizing I got some flaws, that as a human being, maybe I'm a little incomplete in my development. But as a divine idea in the mind of God, I'm perfect. And when I forgive, I remind myself that I am an idea in the mind of God, as I am. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Those are powerful words. And I remind myself that daily and daily and daily. That's my hope is, A Course in Miracles begins with that it doesn't teach the ways of love, because that is all too encompassing to actually be taught. It can only be realized. Forgiveness is an expression of love, and it is an expression of self-love, and what you realize, there's only one self. All forgiveness starts and ends within. I am healing my mind of its projections. And when I do that, I see a better world. So, we're stepping out of that selfishness. That is no longer about everything that forgiveness brings me, although that's important and that's a wonderful thing to realize. But now my forgiveness is helping bring about a better, a more beautiful, a more loving, kind, compassionate world. Healing one projection at a time, forgiving one issue, one person at a time. It's not a matter of being ready, because are you telling me that you're not ready to have peace, peace of mind, peace of heart? Are you saying that you are not ready for happiness? You're not ready for a quiet mind? That you don't want right now to have a certainty of purpose and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? You're not ready for care and safety and the warmth of shore protection always? If you're having trouble with any sense of peacefulness itself, you have an unsettled mind, racing thoughts, thoughts that always seem to continue well past the time you wish to be asleep. If you ever sat in meditation and have been unable to, start forgiving. You can start with yourself. Although, you know what? That might be the hardest. We are often reluctant to let ourselves off the hook. So maybe to start with somewhere easier. You know, in the Buddhist metta, loving kindness meditation, we do start with ourselves, offering ourselves loving kindness and then extending it. We go from there to a loving person because it's easy. And then we go to a benefactor, a teacher, someone who's helped us quite a bit. Then we go to a neutral person, barista, someone working in the service industry that we see daily, our mailman, someone we're not close to. And then we extend it to the person that we really dislike, sometimes hate. And it feels forced, not easy, but we work with it. We work with that energy of metta, of loving kindness, until it is an actuality, because the presence itself is who and what we are. We are loving kindness in every single moment. We are forgiveness in every single moment. And how can that be? Forgiveness brings us back to right now, nowhere else. There's nowhere else we can be. Anything that has occurred to you is already done. If it's occurring right now, it will be done in the very next moment. Healing has already started taking place. Loving kindness has healed that issue. Just takes a while for the mind to catch up, but we can do it, guys. That's it. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Take care, my friends.